Welcome back. I want to talk a little bit about success. And in terms of success, I want to talk about the role that self-belief and self-conviction in your purpose and your intention plays. Conviction in yourself and your execution of your intention is what drives success. It's what drives growth. And if you don't believe in yourself, it's going to be really challenging for you to move on from wherever you are in life. Surviving, cruising, getting by, adapting to what life throws at you. If you want to thrive, you've got to be convinced that you are going in the right direction. And if it's difficult for you, imagine how difficult it's going to be for your tribe if you are not convinced yourself. So just think for a minute and put some comments in below and think about this question. How often has imposter syndrome got in the way? How often does self-doubt, that little nagging voice in your ear, get in the way? Just pop something in. We all get self-doubt, but it shouldn't be a barrier to anybody being successful. Here's a couple of examples. Ray Kroc was 59 when he bought McDonald's. Some people say he founded it. He didn't, he bought it. 59. Look how successful. Now there is a man who had not enjoyed particular success up until the point that he made that decision. But he was convinced it was the right thing to do. Ina Garten, some of you will never have heard of her. I've come across her. She was 50 when she wrote a cookbook called The Barefoot Contessa Cookbook. She sold 100,000 copies. It's 100,000 copies of a non-fiction book. Just think about that for a moment. She got television series, got syndicated, wildly famous. At 50 when she did that. You can't have self-doubt when you do that. Deep-rooted self-doubt or the imposter syndrome, it's like, it's like the old vampires in the old black and white movies creeping up behind you. It's cast this long shadow over your face and causes real issues for you. And that shadow gets cast over our achievements. It impacts our progress. We don't take risks. And the worst thing of all, it stifles ambition. It gets hold of us and it stifles it. It's like having a devil on both shoulders. Never mind angel on one, devil on the other. Devil on both shoulders. Going, oh, you can't do that. No, you're not going to miss it. No. And we lose time. And we lose time seeking validation because we try and overcome it by seeking confirmation that what we're doing is good. And yes, guilty of that in the past. It's absolutely vital that we promote self-belief. No less a person than Theodore Roosevelt. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Just stop for a minute. That is a short but extremely profound sentence. Self-belief, self-conviction is the strongest component I know to driving personal and professional growth. That's based on all the books, all the reading, all the hours of professional development, the people I've spoken to and watching. Those who succeed are convinced that what they're doing is the right way to go. How do we go about doing it? What can you do? A lot of what I'm going to suggest is treated scornfully by some people, but this stuff works. The science tells us it works. Positive affirmation, a positive mindset, drives self-belief. Visualization of what success looks like is absolutely vital. You can't see it here, but on the wall above the camera that I'm talking to you on are my beliefs, my mission, my vision, what I want to achieve, and my purpose as well as up there, my values. So I visualize on a daily basis. I look up and it's there. Learning. What are all those books behind me? I always get the wrong hand in these videos, but what are all those books behind me? It's all about learning. I've read most of them, not all of them, but most of them. And it's about understanding, seeking different points of view, and standing on the shoulders of those giants, to use that much misquoted and missaid expression. Journaling, writing stuff down, how you feel, but particularly if you do positive journaling, does work. I don't do it presently, but I have done it in the past when I've been struggling. It helps. What do you have to be grateful for? Write it down on a daily basis. And I would say this, wouldn't I? Get some coaching, get some counselling, if it's really deep-seated that you've got, because that is the job of a coach, is to pull you out of the negative mindset towards the positive one, towards self-belief, towards conviction. Again, put a comment below. How much better would it be for you if you had a positive view of yourself, that you were convinced that what you want to do is going to succeed? Just think about that for a moment and just put some notes for me. It's absolutely vital to promote self-belief. It helps us achieve goals. It means that we're resilient. It builds confidence. It gives us a positive mindset, a growth mindset. It helps us to be innovative. But above all else, it helps with empowerment. Don't be a prisoner of cell block you in your head. What you've got to do is, you have got to have faith in you.